How do folks, Buds here. Well, I have got some exciting news. I recently purchased a new milling machine and must say so far so good. I'm chuffed to bits with it. I've only had it, well, less than a week now it's been installed. It's replaced my little Walco, which sold today actually, and there's a guy coming to collect that. But I needed to upgrade because that one's a bit small for what I needed it and what I'm hoping to progress to. So I purchased this one from Arc, what are they called? Arc Eurotrade.co.uk, and I must say they've been very good. They've been good on the old comms, and they've been good at sending other stuff out. I've ordered stuff pretty much every day after this, and it's all come the next day and been nicely packaged. So I recommend giving those guys a look over if you can. I'm not affiliated with them at all. I'm not getting paid by them. I'm not getting any free stuff for saying that. It's just my personal experience with them so far. So yeah, I mean that's what it is. It's a SIEG, catchily named SX3.5 ZP, and there's the spec there. So it's quite a decent sized machine for a small workshop, definitely, and I think they advertise it as light industry stroke hobby. At the minute I've I kind of bought an oversized vice for it. I think the vice, the big blue one, is potentially a bit big for it, but I'll leave it on there for a while and see how I get on. The smaller vice is the swivel type, and my plan is just, normally I'd be doing sort of stuff that would fit in the vice of this sort of size, and then maybe smaller stuff, take the table over and do some milling here. But this comes off in with 2 bolts if I need to put any longer things in there. I'll also put some chip screens on the machine. As you can see, the main vice is bolted straight to the bed, and I've cut around the chip screen. But this one's bolted straight on, so I'll have to see how that goes, if I get any slippage. I don't think I will. These are on nice and tight. These will be, I've got some magnets coming, so they'll be stuck down pretty tight all the way along there. And this all on clips with just bulldog clips and magnets, so if I need to take it off, it's a very quick job anyway. So I also took the guard off, because the guards, I know they do a job, but they're such a massive pain in the arse, aren't they, when you're trying to get in, and there's, you know, you need to go lower than the guard will allow. So I took that off, and as usual, employ the old Mark 1 safety squint or safety glasses, and it should be alright that way, I think. Give that a trial. This one's got a power feed as well, which is nice, so I can do sort of light milling backwards and forwards, maybe facing off a piece with the table. I was going to put it on stands, but so I had some room for my knuckles under here, but a friend says, why don't you just put a piece of an extension bar on there? And I thought, oh, so I looked in my little scrap pile and I found a piece which just fits perfectly. There you go. So now my knuckles are nowhere near. I'll put some little rubber O-rings on there just to sort of hold it on there. So that works well. So now I'm not going to mash up my hip every time I walk past here if that's protruding. So that's my new toy, folks. Hopefully get to grips with it pretty soon, get making some stuff. That's sort of taking second pride of place next to the Myford. But yeah, I had a friend come round, and this section here was all walled in like this section. So there was a narrow doorway here, and in effect I've gained this much workspace, or the thickness of that was on this side up along there. So we've taken all that out, splashed a bit of paint around, and fit that in. This is nearly 30 stone, this machine, so if you're thinking about something this size, you need to sort of figure out how you're going to get it into your workshop. If you've got a garage, it's obviously not so much of a problem, but I've got a small narrow doorway, so we built a table across from this table all the way across here. I put a little framework underneath to support it there, and then we had another piece of this 20mm ply going out of the door by about, I don't know, 4 feet and then the old engine hoist to hike it on there, and then we kind of walked it in, which actually was not too bad, actually pushing it in, and then just slid it across to its place now. So yeah, that's the new toy, folks. Hope you like that. Cheers guys, see ya.